Maria, it's great to be back on talking about contract staffing trends, contingent workforce trends, and CPG. We got a fun one today, tariffs, right? A really sensitive one, ever-changing. Talk to me a little bit about tariffs and what we're seeing.
Hot topic. Yes, global tariffs are shifting. Supply chain costs are going up, and consumer brands are being forced to rethink their processes from sourcing and pricing to logistics and distribution. And while the pressure is real, so is the opportunity. So what we're seeing is that contract staffing is being used as a lever for brands to adapt quickly while they continue to grow.
No, the reality is that every point in tariffs has an impact on margins, and brands are in this moment right now needing to forecast for this. They're needing to address it. When we look at, some particular tariffs, especially China, the impact of that on things like ingredients, on packaging, on equipment could be massive, right? We know a lot of food and beverage products are made here domestically, but unfortunately, a lot of the packages that we put them in are not, and the equipment that we use to make them are not, right? And so planning cycles are, they need to become shorter. Brands are altering product launches, and they're rethinking, the original business plan for 25 and needing to sort of adapt on the fly.
Exactly, and that's why contract staffing is so beneficial in this ever-changing environment, because it provides agility without the overhead, right? That's when interim professionals come in and support brands to fill critical roles without locking into long-term commitments. This is ideal for a short-term volatility environment. So yes, we have been seeing that our clients are getting huge benefits from contingent workers as well as interim and fractional executives.
Yeah, it's a tough climate to say, hey, we're going to commit to these full-time hires. This is the headcount that we need. It's ever changing, right? And in that climate, those are tough decisions to make. There are a few key areas where we're seeing sort of these, interim and fractional hires make the most sense for companies. Global sourcing is huge. So procurement, trying to find the right vendors and the right suppliers for certain products, and maybe moving from a completely outsourced model to a near sourcing model, south of the border here in North and South America. Finance consultants to help with tariff planning, demand planning professionals, something that this sort of brings back memories of and nightmares of a little bit is COVID, and how we saw some products have huge demand during COVID, and that become an issue on the tail end as that, demand went away and folks, saw themselves with excess inventories and having challenges in that new climate. And so with the tariffs, we've been seeing some people hoard products that they anticipate will be impacted by tariffs very soon. And that is a really tough climate for CPG companies to do business in, because they want to meet demand today, but they don't want to over forecast for tomorrow, right?
Exactly, and companies cannot afford to pause hiring, but they can definitely rethink the way that they're doing it.
Exactly right. That's perfectly said.